ladies and gentlemen, to start us off this evening, we have the parents of the bride, Miss Erin and Mr. Tim Harity. All right, immediately following them, we have the parents of the groom, Kathy and Hank Izzo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to start us off with your bridesmaids and groomsmen, we have Miss Katie Allmeyer, escorted by Joseph Harity. And immediately following them, we have Miss Lisa Izzo, escorted by Mr. Michael Harity. And up next, we have Miss Catherine Nichols, escorted by Mr. Garrett Izzo. All right, and those two will be followed by Miss Sarah Hopkins, escorted by Mr. Blake Izzo. And immediately following them, we have your first maid of honor, Miss Bridget Harity, escorted by Mr. Ross Izzo. And up next, we have another maid of honor, Miss Maggie Harity, escorted by best man, Mr. Phil Izzo. All right, at this time, you may not see them till they come down the steps, but we have the flower girl, Miss Faith Cooper, and Mr. Nate Myers, who is also the ring bearer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all heard it once today, but if you would, please rise and help me give a big round of applause. At this time, we're going to introduce the new Mr. and Mrs. Patrick and Mary Kate Izzo.
It's a beautiful night, we're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares baby, I think I wanna marry you. Just say I do.
At this time, they're going to make their way to the middle of the dance floor for their first dance.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when
This time we give them a big round of applause for their first dance as newlyweds.
All right, for those of y'all who don't know me, I'm Mike, and I've been Mary Kate's brother for 18 years, and Pat's for a few hours, and Pat's for a few hours now. But anyways, I just wanted to share a memory. The first memory I had with Pat and Mary Kate together. Well, the first time I met Pat, I was going up to move my sister out because that's my job, apparently, for my family. So, and Pat was so deep in the friend zone that he was moving her out, and he was just her friend. And for those of y'all who don't know, the friend zone is a pit where you keep thinking you're going to climb out, and you just fall right back in. Right when you get to the top, you're not there. And Pat is the first person who's engineered his way out of that. So anyways, ever since that day, I remember we went out to dinner, and they were giving each other these eyes where you knew they were meant to be together. And I remember talking with my parents in the car about how we were just waiting on the day for Mary Kate to text or call one of us and let them know. So I just want to share that memory, and I've had such a great time getting to know Pat, and I love you and welcome to the family.
Hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mary Kate's younger sister, Bridget. That being said, I've known Mary Kate my entire life. So I know how incredibly lucky Pat is to have found someone that is not only incredibly beautiful, but so kind, thoughtful, generous, creative, and incredibly smart. So though everyone in our family is very close, we all kind of paired off when we were little, and so Mary Kate was always my partner in crime. And we were often very mischievous when we were little. And though I will miss the endless nights that we used to stay up talking all night, just laughing and laying in bed, losing track of time, sometimes we'd even have our mom and dad come in and tell us that we needed to stop talking because we actually needed to get some sleep. Though I will miss those nights, there is no one else that I would rather share my sister with than you, Pat. I remember back when Mary Kate and Pat were just friends, and Pat had come to help the family move Mary Kate out of her apartment at Tech, like Michael had said. And before we head out, left the apartment finally, Mary Kate, Michael, Pat, and I got in the hot tub one last time before moving on. And I remember we were just sitting in the hot tub, and Mary Kate and Pat were just staring into each other's eyes and just lit up every time they spoke to each other. So it was that moment that I realized they would soon become so much more than just friends. And now here we are watching them become much more than just friends like they were in the beginning. And as the relationship progressed, I've gotten a chance to get to know Pat better, and through summer trips with Mary Kate, Pat, and my boy Jake, visits to Abingdon, multiple spooktaculars, Christmas parties, and double dates around town. So through getting to know Pat, I have seen just how patient, understanding, kind, and loving he is to my sister. So we are so excited to have you. It's true. He has a lot of patience. Us Harrys can be a lot to handle, but I've seen just how kind he is to my sister, and so we are so excited to have you join our family, Pat, to have another brother in the Harrity house. So I love you both so much, and congratulations. Yay.
Following little sister, I am Mary Kate's big sister for those of you who don't know. So I have known Mary Kate her entire life. And Pat, I know you know how special she is because she's wearing a white dress and she's getting married, but you were marrying a very special girl. I took the big sister role very seriously growing up. I tried to be a good role model, often playing mom. And from endless in-sync choreographing and cheerleading coaching these two, I took the big sister role very seriously, and that role kind of switched. I went off to school, and then Mary Kate soon followed. And actually, Kevin, who's not here, unfortunately, Bridget and I, we all went up to Tech to visit Mary Kate, and she introduced us to the boy down the hall, Pat. Yeah, the friend down the hall. And we knew that night that he was way more than a friend. And every time that we came home, we would have chats about this friend, Pat. And she had other friends, but she never really mentioned the other friends. So whenever Mary Kate would go, because she had a longer drive, we would sit and we would talk about this friend, Pat. We knew that they were going to be more than friends as soon as she started mentioning his name more and more. But the big sister role kind of switched when they started dating. And that role for me switched because I so look up to the relationship that you two have. It is not only a relationship founded on friendship, but the strongest foundation ever is in our Savior, Jesus Christ. You two attended church together, and you grow every day, you two. Stronger not only in faith, but in love, and you make it through everything with Him. I also think that God cultivated the two most perfect people for each other. Yeah. You know, He really did. Mary Kate is so incredibly beautiful. Little directionally challenged, but I think God did that on purpose. That it provides a little bit of an adventure for Pat. You know, you could be going to the grocery store, you might end up in Orlando. It's fun. She's very organized. She'll keep you organized. She is one of the most loyal people I know. One of the most loyal. She will forever support you and have your back, and I know you know that. But I know you know how special she is, but I want you to know how special you are to me and to our family, and how much we love you as a brother today, but you were a brother long before today. I think, and I hate to say the word proved, but Pat really proved himself to me. I'm gonna cry. And all of our family. When Mary Kate had a pretty rough year in college, and the way that Pat supported her, and they weren't even together at this time, the way Pat supported Mary Kate, he lost a lot in that, but they only grew stronger, and that really showed me that they are going to make it through anything. Yeah. Anything. So I mean, I love you guys so much, and Pat, I couldn't have thought of a better brother. Seriously, you're amazing, and I love the way you love my sister. Your demeanor, your patience. You laugh at my dad's jokes, he appreciates that, don't worry. He does, he mentions it all the time. We all love you, and you are a perfect fit for our family, and the most perfect fit for my sister. And I love you so much, and I just would like us all to raise a glass if we could. Cheers to years of happiness, love, laughter, and adventure. And honestly, these two, faith, growing every day, and even stronger in love every day. All right. Cheers, guys.
Hey guys, I'm Phil. I'm Patrick's cousin on his dad's side. First thing, I just want to thank all of you guys for coming out today. And I would also like to thank Patrick and Mary Kate, because I know they put a lot into this, and it's just great to be here to celebrate this. So, thanks, guys. I also want you to bear with me. Not expect this, sorry.
Walk up, Ace, you can do it.
Oh, hopefully that's out of my system. Oh, jeez. So I've known Patrick basically my whole life. He's pretty much another brother to me. Oh.
See, that's so helpful.
I really don't cry like at all, so this is like freaking me out a little bit.
It helps if you imagine everybody in their underwear.
Make believe it's an airplane and you're getting ready to jump out.
It's easier to jump out of an airplane than do this. I love this guy because he can basically always make me laugh. Like now. I'm not very good at talking nice about him. If you ask anybody in the family, I'm usually the jokester, always making fun of everybody. So I usually dish it out. He's pretty good at dishing it back though, and I appreciate that. So it's pretty hard. Like I said, he's always there for me, even though he doesn't know it. When I'm going through rough times, he always seems to make me laugh somehow. I guess it's the patience you guys were talking about. Never really thought of Patrick about having patience, especially with his brothers. So hopefully that sticks with you, Mary Kate, because definitely don't know that about him. Definitely see that these two are perfect for each other. I mean, I haven't really had too much of a chance to hang out with Mary Kate, but I mean, the one time we came down, it was for Halloween. It was a great time. And the whole time, it was just crazy how in love those two were. I can't really keep going for much longer. I really would love to say so much more, but if you could all raise your glasses. Congratulations, Patrick and Mary Kate. I love you both. Cheers to you.
I was going to make a little toast. Didn't know whether last night or tonight was the right time to do it, but I wanted to thank everybody for coming the long distance. Destination wedding. You all traveled a long way to get here to share the union of two great families that have long traditions. Our family traditions and your family traditions. Very strong family. And I borrow a line from what Hank had to say last night. I don't feel like I'm losing a daughter. I feel like I'm gaining a son. And better than that, I'm not only gaining a son, I'm gaining a son that likes the jokes I tell. Which, they give you one that he gave me when I said I had to do a toast. I like mine crispy and lightly buttered. That was a Pat joke. That was a Pat joke. Now, it was very good. I'm sorry. I can even steal some of his. It was very good. I'm sorry. I can even steal some of his jokes. But and I borrow a line from something the toast that my dad did that I never really completely understood. Back at our wedding, my dad's not here with us anymore, but he said, whenever God closes a door, he always opens a window. And understand, based on what the priest had to say, I couldn't understand what he had to say a lot of times, but when he life's not all, married life is not always the smoothest, and I will tell you, as long as you keep your marriage centered on God, and your love will grow, and your faith, you can get through anything. When those bumps in the road come, you'll be able to sail right through. And just keep looking for the window. Whenever those doors close, look for the window. And one other thing, if I could say one thing that I, as far as a wish for you all, oh, there you are. If I could wish one thing for you all, is that you could share all the happiness and love that my wife and I have shared over our 30 years of marriage. So I'd like to welcome to the family, Pat. Thank you.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I've even got the month
Let's give those two a round of applause at this time. All right, now if the groom would like to make his way to the dance floor and join his mother.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish for you. I hope you know somebody loves you for you. May all your dreams stay
All right, let's give those two a round of applause this time also.
Catch it, Jake.
A lot of pressure, Jake.
Come on, baby.
On guard, Karen. What? On guard, Karen. On guard.
Love your cake.
Love you. There they are.
Hey, you want to
Where are they gonna put it when it's out?
Throw it up.